Our second stop is in Flåm, Norway. Now, Flåm is a very small little town here. They have maybe a total population of 400 people here that live here on a regular basis. It is a bit of a tourist and vacation town for the summertime. But the really nice thing about Flåm is the journey to get back to it. The fjords and the mountains that you cruise through here are stunning. We've been to Alaska before, and this is Alaska, but better. The fjords are gorgeous, they're long, you just continue through them and have these just amazing views looking out to the water and the mountains that surround them. Flam is at the very end of this main fjord here, and there's always little towns along the way as you go through, and they're all serviced by some sort of road system or some of the ferries that we'll see here in a little bit. But they have very good transportation throughout Norway. It's not necessarily the fastest way to get around, but they have no problems putting up a nice road and digging a tunnel to get you wherever you need to go. On this day, we chose to do a tour through the cruise line, and it was a bus tour up to one of the lookout points that's up above one of the fjords to give you a really good idea of what these look like when you get up to the tops of the mountains and the roads here. So the bus ride will kind of take us out through the river here, and then ended up going along the edge of the fjords through a little town here, and then up the side of the mountain. But the really nice thing that we actually noticed about Norway as we were going through here was also the cellular coverage was phenomenal. I never went anywhere where I didn't get a signal no matter where we were at. It was absolutely fantastic. So as we kind of get up here to the tops with these views, you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. Now, there is no way my camera can do these views justice. They are spectacular. It is an absolutely amazing look from Steggestein up here. You can't imagine how beautiful it is, and it gets to be a very popular point for people to come visit on their travels and journeys, whether they're from Norway or on a cruise or from anywhere else. It's absolutely spectacular. Now, on our way back down from Steggestein, they ended up taking us back into a little town that was actually a nice little rest stop for us to kind of take a little break in on the way back down from here. So hopefully it'll kind of give you a nice idea here of really what Norway is a little more about. There are ferries that run between all these little towns. It's super nice. They're actually really huge battery electric powered ferries. They are dead quiet. They are advanced. Norway is really big on its environmental impact and the way that they operate their transportation system. They try to do it as best they can with as nice of stuff as they can. These ferries are beautiful. They are hundreds of people can fit in these ferries. From what I was reading, they can handle 50 to 60 miles between charges up and down the fjords. Wherever they stop, they just kind of plug in and keep on going with their transportation throughout. And again, we found ourselves in a nice little bakery with some amazing baked goods as we were able to kind of sit here in the little town and get a little bit of video and kind of relax on our journey before we ended up taking the bus ride back into Flåm to kind of give you a little bit of a tour around the actual little town here of Flåm. It's really nice. It's just a quiet little town that does a lot of its economy from tourism and travel. They'll have people there with campers that are park and camp out and spend days here in Flåm. The town is kind of a nice little touristy town. One of the claim to fames is it is the end of the rail line for the Flåmsbana, which is their their railroad that they have that runs throughout this area here. It's something that you can do while you're here in Flåm, even on a cruise. That train can be booked as a tour. You can also book it ahead of time on your own if you're savvy enough to get onto the website and just look up the Flåmsbana and see if they have some open tickets for you. You can do it in a day. And it's a beautiful rail line from what I understand. Unfortunately, we did not get a chance to do the Flåmsbana while we were here this time, but hopefully at some point in the future I can get a chance to take that. Now, not a bad view for a workout, obviously. It's actually a really pretty view from up here. The fjords are loaded with waterfalls. Everywhere you go down the sides of these mountains, there's just waterfalls falling everywhere. And here is our little sail out through the fjords as we kind of head out on the cruise ship here. Hopefully this will just kind of give you an idea of just how beautiful it is. It's truly a beautiful place. If you enjoy something like Alaska, you will absolutely love the views, even out the back of the ship here, if you've ever been to Alaska.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.